bring in our first guest of the evening, JP Chunga, the digital media manager for the Utah Jazz. Let's call him the historian. He knows it all.
Oh, okay,
That's
all right.
Big introduction.
That is a lot of pressure to put on me that I'm a historian, but I know a lot about this team. I've cared about this team for a while, so I'll take it.
All right, so in-season tournament, that's the thing that's going on. We've had a couple games. This is the third game for the Jazz of the in-season tournament. For those who may be tuning in, They'll see the purple court. They'll see it looks a little different. They'll hear the words in-season tournament. For the fans out there that aren't sure what that means, what's going on?
So this is a big innovation that the NBA is going through, and they've been adding subtly different things to the NBA season overall. You see on Tuesdays and Fridays, they're going to be playing in-season tournament games. The court is the unique look of the in-season tournament because everybody's playing for the cup that they have in the middle of that court. And when you're playing for that, you're going against teams in different groups. The Jazz right now are 2-0 in their group, the top of the table. If they win tonight, they move to 3-0 and would have all to play for to go to the quarterfinals and semifinals, which are coming up in December.
Jazz 2-0, Lakers 2-0 in those standings. The Suns, who come into the building tonight and also again on Sunday, 0-1. They've got a lot to fight for tonight, but we're not talking about that.
Of course
we
not.
can leave that alone.
Of course not.
So the purple's obviously back, and many people have been excited about it, of course, on social media, but how's it going here with the Jazz? Are you feeling the good vibes from Jazz fans? They like this?
Absolutely. Last time that we played, they had the purple court out there, and you could sense the energy in the building. Jazz fans always come out for regular season games, and the thing about this in-season tournament, it's for other markets to get these regular season games seen and make sure that everybody's caring about it. Jazz fans will tweet about the purple court. You heard about it on social media. That's one of the best courts that was out there in the NBA, and it looked pretty good on screen.
Seeing some of those comments on social right now, I mean, people obviously taking all sorts of pictures, and there's highlights on your screen of the court right now. They're talking about Lowry. They're talking about John Collins. They're talking about those City Edition jerseys.
Yes, the City Edition jerseys, an added palette to the entire jersey structure. You got your yellows, you got your whites. It's all over the place, but the purple is harkening back to one of the glory years for this team. They called me a historian, so 97-98.
Now you got to back it up.
97-98, the glorious purple jerseys going to the finals against Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls. That was the heyday of this franchise. And as they try to get back to where it deserves and should be, purple is a good reminder of where it's been.
So we talked a little bit about the structure of the tournament. So we've got the next few games. You talked about the group stage, then the quarterfinals, semifinals. Is it single elimination, one win, one loss, you're out?
So once you get past this group stage, it becomes knockout rounds. And that's where it gets really fun because you can harken back to the NCAA tournament where these guys were playing, I'm sure, in their college days. And as you go into that scenario, the NBA has only had that in the play-in tournament. So adding another layer to the regular season where you can have knockout rounds, intensity, playoff level intensity in December.
Yeah.
That's going to be huge.
It seems like it's really well received. I want to talk about you guys stepping it up big time on social media. And I'm glad we have it here. What's been the mantra between what you can do digitally? Obviously, that is your official title. We called you the historian. But talking about social media and the drive to get fans excited about basketball, even when you guys aren't in town, even if it's not game night, what's the mindset?
Well, we're trying to drive people to our social pages. I have a podcast where I'm talking about the in-season tournament because these guys are playing so well. The Utah Jazz Podcast Network has so many offerings, from Holly Rowe's podcast called Front Row. She's diving into the tournament. I'm diving into the tournament. You can find it wherever podcasts are available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get them.
JP, before we let you go, anything else fans should be knowing about this squad that's putting it all out there right now? Obviously, record speaks for itself in tournament, but they're trying to claw their way up there and stay, of course, not only stay competitive, but win big-time games in a year where some are counting them out.
Fans should know that this team's going to go out there and fight hard. I mean, Will Hardy has talked about this continuously, not only on my show, on other shows, about how he cares about getting this team to the cup, getting to Vegas, baby, because I don't know about you, but if you're an NBA player, Vegas sounds like a pretty good place to be. I mean, it's good for me because I'll play the tables and everything, but Like if you're an NBA
it's a little different
level,
than here in downtown Salt Lake City.
Yeah, I mean, if you are a TV quality Brian Schmid,
Whoa,
like you in
that's
Vegas,
a pretty great quality.
I didn't ask for
that. Could be something. That could be something.
All right, last thing before you go,
Yes.
prediction. What's the score tonight?
I mean, this one's going to be a high-scoring affair because you got Kevin Durant, Devin Booker out there. Lauri Markkanen has been playing on a tear, almost on a 50-40-90, which is like Larry Bird status. That's pretty good. I think it's going to be high-scoring, 120 to 110. Let's give it to somebody. Jazz or Suns will win tonight.
Sure.
Somebody's going to win.
That's a bold prediction.
We just
two teams. One of them is
One's
going to win
win
tonight.
One's going to win.
Hey, JP, thanks for coming by. This is awesome.
No worries. Thanks,
All right,
guys.
you know what? Here in Arc Salt Lake, authentic, relevant community stories. That's what we stand for.